They're to the north.
They're to the north. Hello, guys. Fan Expo 2014, Thursday.
Yeah.
This is the end of the day log because tickets took forever.
For you.
For me, yes. You ordered ahead of time, like you smart little bastard. But we got some serious swag this time. And some major costume work.
My first few laps was just grabbing free stuff.
Here, I'll show you. Ready? Swag bag, aerial shot. Yeah. We got a crap load of free stuff. I've been invited to a cosplay battle on Saturday. I have to return as the Shredder. You'll forgive me, but I'm not wearing this and those right now. I've only had breakfast and I'm starving and I got a headache. I'm taking the stuff off. I'm taking a break. So, tomorrow?
Tomorrow it is.
Tomorrow we'll do some more video footage for you. We'll link it all together. We'll cover this con. All I can say is North and South building. This con is amazing.
Yeah.
Nerds of the North. Okay, we just got back from Fan Expo 2014 in Toronto, and let's cover what we got. Well, this table here is what I managed to pick up. I got the show exclusive Star Wars lunchbox. This came with my premium ticket. This is the collector's edition volume 1 of the Turtles. It's the first 7 of their comics in black and white, and they're amazing. Moving up here, we have a Darth Maul limited edition print. There was only 100 of these printed for the expo. Managed to get my hands on one. This is a cute little photo here. This was a $10 donation to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and I now have a picture of the villains of my childhood. How epic is that? Okay, forgive the camera jostle here. Boop. All right. Up here we have another one of the Darth Maul limited edition prints. There was only 100 of this made as well. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, had to get both of them. This here is the Fan Expo exclusive Batman poster. This came with all premium tickets. I got a picture of me as Shredder for the actual costume contest. My 75th anniversary Batman swag bag, and of course, you know, Batman's got to wield a gun apparently. And down here, holy crap, ladies and gentlemen, I went button crazy. So, forgive the angle here, we'll start you off. I have all the Hogwarts buttons. I have the 5 main Sailor Scouts, of course, Thundercats, Reboot, Ghostbusters, 2 from Nerd Block, which just happened to stop me in costume and hand them over to me. And then I have a Red Dwarf pin and 2 Battlestar Galactica pins. That's what I ended up grabbing for swag. I did leave a couple of things still at home, namely the Initial D manga and the Oblivion manga, but you can find those anywhere in store. They weren't exactly Comic-Con or Fan Expo exclusives, so this is the swag that I got, and we're going to move over to Bodabo and see what he's managed to pick up.
Hey guys, Bodabo here. And this is my swag experience from Fan Expo 2014. Kind of similar to Matt's, not as many custom pictures and crazy cosplay pictures.
I love my artwork.
Yeah, I know. But starting off here, I decided to get the Transformers bag. Just to match my hat, you know, that's just how I roll. And managed to pick up a free duffel bag from EB Games. And then also, I did get the Star Wars lunchbox as well.
Premium ticket.
Yep, the premium ticket, I highly recommend it. Even if you aren't gonna go every day, like, I don't know, man. The time that you spend there, it is worth it in my opinion. Moving on here, I got the, also in the premium, I got the Batman poster here, and then the Amazing Spider-Man comic. It's actually pretty thick. Did you manage to take a look at this comic yet?
I didn't take a look at it. I gave it away to the Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. And then I also got my Fan Expo Canada t-shirt. Matt forgot to bring his over.
Someone else is already wearing it.
Premium pass. That's what we were rocking all weekend. I had my Halo Reach lanyard on. That was the only one I could find at the time. And then as I got down there, I got an Xbox One lanyard. At the Xbox One booth, I managed to play Forza Horizon 2. It was the only game I got to play. Also down there, they had Sunset Overdrive, the Master Chief Collection, and Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I stopped by and talked to the Nerd Block guys, asked them if they accepted PayPal, had a little conversation with them. They said, as of yet, no, but we're working on it. This is the big ticket item in my opinion.
Jealous.
Yeah, Ryo Horikawa, the Japanese voice actor for Vegeta, signed my Season 1 Dragon Ball Z Blu-ray, and I'm super pumped. It is underneath the plastic. I slid out the insert, had him sign it, slid it back in. It is safe, never to be removed. And then I managed to pick up a free Batman comic. This is the guide to the Fan Expo, also sporting Batman. Underneath all this is a Pokemon poster that I missed at Microplay. I believe they were giving these away at Microplay when we bought the game. I got 2 codes to League of Legends, 2 skin codes, and apparently they've only been given away at one other con, so those are quite popular. I got a button, a free Batman movie, and if you can see, my Dawn of the Dead t-shirt. It is quite epic. And that's about it. And then also, you might see it in upcoming episodes of Nerds of the North. I'll be rocking the other 2 t-shirts that I bought. And that's about it for my swag.
All right.
Nerds of the North here.
Nerds of the North here, everyone.
DJ Bodabo.
DJ Padawan. Okay, this past weekend, what a crazy weekend.
Crazy weekend. We've been looking forward to this for a long time.
Oh yes.
It finally came.
This was Fan Expo Canada 2014.
Yeah.
Now this is the first of the 4-day Fan Expos I've been to. And wow.
Yeah.
Was it ever worth it?
The amount of people, just insane.
Yeah. Now we covered, let's do them in order. We started there on Thursday.
Yep.
Get your tickets delivered to you ahead of time because you get in easier.
Yeah, I had to recommend that. I went for that option, and it is...
You were on the show floor about half hour to an hour before me.
Yep.
But Thursday was great because if you were a deluxe or a premium ticket holder, you got on the sales floor at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Whereas everybody else had to wait until 4.
And it
so
actually,
you had the pick of the litter for whatever exclusives you were looking for, and everybody bum rushed the exclusive store, like the Fan Expo store in the North building, the first one.
Really? Because the South
There's
building?
2 Fan Expo stores in the South building, and I hit the first one there. There were 4 other people in line.
Yep.
I got everything I was looking for.
The South building, the Fan
including
Expo
2 exclusives that weren't even for me. I got sent with a mission.
Yep.
I was to pick up the Captain America Pop Unmasked and the glow-in-the-dark White Lantern Batman, which was on an early release. And I managed to grab them both. I think I got the last Batman on the sales floor on Thursday.
Yeah.
That was interesting. But, I went in costume. I decided to rock Shredder for this convention. And my neck is still paying for it because that helmet is heavy. But such an experience. Thursday was unbelievable.
I highly recommend the Thursday, even the 2-hour preview, because it doesn't sound like a lot of time, but when you're on the floor, like I did many laps of the floor in that 2 hours, and I could have done more. If I was looking to buy and scope out what I wanted to buy, you can cover a lot of ground in that 2 hours, and there's a lot of space to move around to do that compared to what it's going to be like on Saturday.
Yeah.
Friday, obviously, is a lot
Friday
easier
was
as well.
busy. Like that's when the traffic jam started happening between North and South building.
Yeah, it was double
I
the
do
amount
have to give, I have to say it right here and right now, full props to the Fan Expo crew and to Metro Toronto Convention Center.
I think they're getting better and
You
better.
guys had a hellstorm on your hands, and you got us through it as painless as possible. I think there was only really one issue, and that was on Saturday.
I did notice they actually did have to close entrances at some points, but it wasn't for very long. Like it was like timed like periods where they'd like stop the door, people would line up to get back in. Obviously, me with a premium pass, I can get back in through the.
That was the issue on Saturday. Even premiums, even VIPs were put into the line.
See,
everyone was put into the line, and it was one entrance only.
I never got put into a line because, at least in the North Building, because I went over to the North Building because there was, I don't know, man, it seemed like there was more people over there, but.
Well, that's where all the celebrities were.
Yeah, I guess so.
The main show floor was on the South Building, so that's where all the buyers were going, and that's where a lot of the cosplay was, but all the celebs, they were over in the North Building, so that was a bit of a pain in the butt. But Friday, I don't think I'll ever have a convention experience as amazing as Friday was.
Yeah.
Just being polite and helping two people who were the Subway contest winners find their way around the con. I had a Subway rep come up to me and hand me a free VIP pass to go and watch the Adam West and Burt Ward Q&A session. I'm sitting front row, you can see the pictures of it, I'll link them in with the video. Wow, that was crazy. And my Shredder costume made the day one highlights.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
that was unbelievable.
I'm
on the big screen. Everybody's seeing the Shredder. That was crazy. Saturday was cosplay crazy because Saturday's the day of the masquerade. And while I was waiting for you up around floor 600,
I got to 600, kept going down, couldn't get back up.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I had to use an emergency exit to get out of Fan Expo, and that took me like across the road.
Lovely.
Yeah.
No, I had when I was there, I had a couple people interview me while I was in costume, a ton of people take photos of me. I stopped counting after around 300 over the course of the weekend, just people asking for photo ops. But it wasn't that first Casey Jones I ran into on Thursday, which I called him out from the staircase, which was the best one ever. You'll see the pic of this.
I've seen a few more.
I ran into another Casey Jones while I was waiting around on floor 600, and just as we get a couple of pictures together and other people stop us for photos, he steps off to leave. No word of a lie, all I hear is, "Oh, Master Shredder." And I look to my left and there's a foot soldier on his knees with his hands pressed together in front of me. I'm like, oh, this is awesome. So I've got a picture with this guy. And we had a couple more people stop us for photos at that point. Casey was still in the area, so Casey got back over into the photos. And then at that point, it was time for the cosplay battle, so I headed upstairs to leave, to get outside. What do I see when I get outside? Bebop and Rocksteady walking around. These costumes were amazing. I step out the door and it's just like, Bebop, Rocksteady! And trying to put on my most intimidating Shredder voice. They turn around and they kind of nod their head. The three of us pose up. I hand over my camera for Predator Girl to take a picture of us.
Yeah.
Actually ended up taking a quick video, so I'll show you that. But we were stuck there for about 15 minutes and there was over 100 people, just camera flashes, constantly people running in front of us to try and get into the photo. Wow. It was such a good experience that during the cosplay battle, I was rough on the costume. I was diving around on the ground, doing a bunch of falls. you'll see that video. The video is being put out by Ontario Cosplay Battles. I believe it's Jack Buchanan is the director of that, so I'll link him in the video for this. But I participated in his battle there, and he was nice enough to film a short skit for me where we retired the Shredder armor.
Fools! You will never stop the Shredder! For years you have tried to defeat me. You will never succeed!
Prepare to be a cheese grater.
And
Go! Go, Link!
I had 4 people take me on, and it was Link who ended up beating me. Disarmed me, did a cross, and then spin. Shredder goes flying down to the ground, the helmet goes rolling off. The end of the Shredder costume. I will be Shredder no more.
That's awesome.
It's time for a new costume. I think 1 costume a year is a good thing to do, because I can spend the entire fall and winter month getting it ready for Comic-Con.
We got plenty of cardboard here.
Yeah, plenty of cardboard here, that's for sure. So I can make a pretty killer costume.
Next time, I think we're gonna have to work on our paper mache skills. I think that's the next step to
Step it up to a little bit to make them a little bit lighter.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, if you've never gone to a con of this size, go.
Yeah.
Seriously, go. I'm standing in line to try and get my ticket, and I'm talking with somebody there beside me. He's like, "Oh, didn't you wear that down at Con Bravo?" I'm like, "Yeah, I did. I was down there running Pathfinder games at Con Bravo to provide them with some tabletop gaming." And this gentleman from behind me taps me on the shoulder. He's like, "Excuse me, did you say Pathfinder?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I did. It's a gaming system I was running down at Con Bravo." He's like, "Oh, I'm a product manager for Paizo Publishing, actually. I'm here to see how Pathfinder's being represented." I'm like, "Oh, dude, the game is great." Like, I spent about 20 minutes in line talking to the product developer for Paizo Publishing, so he's getting direct fan feedback on Pathfinder. That's great.
That's pretty awesome.
Like, that's the reason why these reps go around to these events. They want to see how the game's being represented.
Yeah. The one major thing that I managed to check out was the Dave Bautista panel.
Yeah, you got into the Bautista panel.
That was amazing. One of the things from that, somebody asked him that they heard about that he cried when he first heard he got the part in
Guardians?
Okay. And he's just like, "Yeah, that's putting it lightly. I broke down, man." And he just goes into the whole story of like what happened, and I don't know, man. He's an awesome guy. He's really chilling, and
that's great.
A couple kids got to ask questions and stuff like that. The younger kids, and one of the guys asked him for a high five, and he's just like, yeah, come on down. And then he gets halfway there. He's like, no, I was just joking. And the guy turned around. He's like, no, come on. He does that. He did that to him 4 times, and he finally got to high five him. But I don't know. That was pretty awesome. He was just messing around.
Good man.
He was down in the crowd interacting. He wasn't up on the stage at all.
Now, there were unfortunately some cancellations.
Yeah.
Some actors had health issues, they couldn't make it. Some had travel issues. Some were just too tired with their busy schedules, they just couldn't make it. So you know what? It's unfortunate, but it happens, and you run the risk when you buy your photo ops and you buy your express passes to go and see them. But Fan Expo does refund all this, so it's not like you've lost the money.
Yep.
Now, one of the great things, unfortunately I was too exhausted on Sunday to get down there and make it, but I'm sure you can see the video on their page, and that's with the Ontario Ghostbusters. They did the draw for their Proton Pack today, or on Sunday. And I'm really upset that the guy who ended up winning it only lives about 10 minutes from here, because I want that.
Yeah, that was pretty close to home.
That's really close to home. But when you look at the numbers, and there was representatives from Sick Kids Foundation there to do the draw, and the check that they were presented with was over $6,000 raised for Sick Kids Hospital.
Yeah, those guys did an amazing job.
That's 1 year.
Yeah.
One convention season of funding. And you know what? I think I'm going to do, if they do another fundraiser like that again, I'll be there.
Oh yeah.
I only bought 3 tickets. Oh well. Somebody spent $1,000 in tickets. You know what? It's the same reason I got the photo there of me with Vader and an Imperial officer. It was for a charity and for a good cause. So this is going to be it for the Comic-Con run. There is another one. I don't know if we're going to make it to HammerCon in Hamilton. It's in October. We might make it. We might not. It depends on what work schedule is going to be like. But next convention you'll be hearing from us, Comic-Con Toronto. And premium passes, we get a free day.
Yep.
So we're looking forward to this one. All right, everyone. This has been Nerds of the North.
Catch us on Wednesday.
Don't forget, Wednesday, we'll have some kick-ass music for you. And we'll have maybe a little bit more to talk about from Fan Expo, anything we forgot about for this video. But that's it. Take care, and don't forget, watch the end of the Shredder. Peace.